Hello Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Aries, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. So with all that being said, Aries, let's get started. How does Aries currently view this relationship? Okay, Aries, we do have the Three of Cups. We also have the Queen of Wands, and then we also have the King of Pentacles out here. Okay, Aries, in regards to how you're currently viewing this relationship, um it kind of looks like there's somebody here that wants to reconcile with you. Now, when it comes down to this person that wants to reconcile with you, I feel like there's a lot of things that they're like conveying to you that you're having a hard time believing. So I do want to look a little bit more into what it is that they're expressing to you that you're having such a hard time believing. But before I do that, I do want to clarify the Queen of Wands really quickly here. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. We also have the Page of Pentacles. And then we also have the Page of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Five of Wands to the Page of Swords to the Page of Cups. And then we also have the Two of Swords. You know, I feel like a lot of people told you that this would happen. I feel like a lot of people told you that this person would come running back to you. It's only a matter of time. Um, I am definitely getting that there's a lot of people in your life that are not a huge fan, of this person. There's a lot of people that feel like this person doesn't really value you or appreciate you the way that they should. And I feel like this relationship has definitely made you feel that way, that they don't really value you and or appreciate you and all that you basically do, for them. So with that being said, it just kind of looks like this person unfortunately has changed you. Okay. I feel like once upon a time, you were very loving and affectionate towards this person. I feel like, once upon a time you would do anything, for this person. And I think that given everything that this person has, put you through, it has caused you to not want to be that way with them because you don't feel like they deserve that from you. Because when you were giving them the best version of yourself that you can possibly give them, they just kind of made you feel like they didn't really deserve all of that from you. They kind of made you feel like they didn't really value or appreciate all of that. So let's see what this person is conveying to you. Yeah, let's look into that real quick. Okay, tell me more about the King of Pentacles. Okay. So we do have the Judgment card. We do have the Ten of Pentacles. This is that type of person, man. This is that type of person that needs to lose a good thing to realize that they have a good thing. It kind of looks like this person is basically getting a taste of what life is like without you in it, and it doesn't look like they like it. They want to go back to having the life that they had with you. Because the life that they have right now without you in it, man, they just don't freaking like it. They just don't freaking like it. They absolutely hate it is what I'm gathering. Tell me more about the Judgment card. Got the Three of Wands to the Four of Cups. And then we also have the Star out here at the bottom of the deck. We do have the Devil. We do have the Chariot. And then we also have the Ace of Wands out here. Okay. Okay. I do see this person, conveying to you that they want things to, work out between the two of you and that they do want things to get better, between the two of you. But I feel like that's the part that you're having a hard time believing. This whole them wanting things to work out, them wanting things to get better because, through your perspective, if they wanted things to get better, if they wanted things to work out, they would have made it their mission and priority, right? To basically change their ways. And it kind of looks like from the looks of it, they didn't do that. So you're having a hard time, believing the fact that they really want things to work on, that they really do want things to change between the two of you. Because in your head, it's like if they wanted to, they would. And they didn't. And they didn't, okay? I'm also getting that this person, hates being away from you. They hate being away from you. They absolutely hate it. This distance between the two of you and this lack of communication between the two of you, man, it just bothers them. They just don't, they just don't like it. Okay. Let's look a little bit more into them. How does this person currently view this relationship? Yeah, I feel like this one over here played a lot of games. They played a lot of games um, within this dynamic here with you. And I do feel like, they ended up paying the price. They ended up paying the price because they decided to be immature, because they decided to play all these little childish games. It kind of looks like it cost them you and their life with you and their relationship with you. But this person knows, that they don't have anybody else to blame but themselves, and that's one thing that I will say is that they are taking accountability for the role that they basically played in all this. This person knows that if they were different with you, then none of this would have essentially happened, between the two of you. So they know that they don't really have anybody else to blame, but themselves is what I'm gathering. Okay. We do have the Page of Cups. We do have the Two of Swords. We also have the Page of Swords. And then we also have the Five of Wands out here. Okay. I do see this person being honest with people close to them when it comes down to like why things went south between the two of you. And it had a lot to do with the way that they were treating you and the way that they were going about this relationship. Okay. Um, I do feel too, Aries, that these people that they're having conversations with about their relationship with you and why it went south and, things of that nature, I feel like they're looking at them like, you're so stupid. Like, why would you do that? Like, why would you fucking do that? It's like these people, look at you like they basically had it made, with you. They had somebody who loved them. They had somebody who cared about them. They had somebody who catered to them. And the fact that they just threw it all away because they wanted to be childish and immature, it's like these people are looking at this individual like, how stupid can you be? Like, how stupid can you be? Like, why would you do that? You know what I mean? Okay. Well, needless to say, I don't think that anybody around them is making them feel, you know what I mean? Um, Good whatsoever when it comes down to the role that they essentially played, in all of this. I feel like they already feel terrible for the way that they went about this dynamic with you. But the fact that they have people in there like, oh my God, you're so stupid. Like, why the fuck would you do that? Like, why would you do that? Like, why would you do that? It's not making them feel any better. Okay. They know they fucked up, I just feel like everybody's reminding them of how much they fucked up. Okay. Um, how does Aries currently feel? So we do have the King of Swords. We do have the Seven of Pentacles. And then we also have the Strength card out here. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Death card. And then we also have the Five of Cups. I feel like you knew that this would happen. You knew that eventually, once reality started to kind of sink in, that they would basically regret doing you the way that they basically did you. Now, the real question is, what do you want to do now? Now that this person's back, now that this person wants to pick up where they left off with you, now that they want to work things out with you, what do you want to do? What do you want to do, my friend? Okay. I want to ask one more time for whatever odd reason to see how you feel about this relationship. How does Aries feel about this relationship? Okay. Okay. We have the King of... All right. Yeah. Well, we have the King of Wands, so Chariot to the Three of Pentacles. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Seven of Cups. And then we also have the Hierophant. I feel like this is what you want with them, that you've been trying to like obtain with them, but it's been remotely impossible because of them, is what I'm gathering. It just looks like you want to like build with this person and grow with this person and evolve with this person, have a healthy relationship with this person. And it's like you've been working really hard towards having that with them, but it's like every time you try to like work towards, improving things between the two of you and just making things better, man, between the two of you, it's like they always got to turn around and do something to like cause the two of you to go from taking 100 steps forward to like 1,000 steps backwards. And you can't help but to feel like it's going to happen again. It's going to happen again. You're going to take them back. You're going to try your hardest to make it work. And then they're going to turn around and do something that's going to cause the two of you to go from taking 100 steps forward to 1,000 steps backwards. And it's just not something that you personally want to continue to be a part of, because it is draining and it is exhausting. And I'm also getting it is very painful. It's very painful for you to not be able to have what you truly want and desire with the person that you wanted it with the most. So every time they turn around and disappoint you, man, I mean, it truly does suck, and it truly does hurt. And it's just not a predicament you want to continue to put yourself in with this person. How does this person currently feel? We have the Lovers, we have the Justice card, and then we also have the Queen of Cups. This is according to them, okay? Now, this may not be true. You would obviously know if this is true or not, but according to them, this person feels like you're still in love with them. According to them, this person feels like deep down inside you do want to, you know, make this right. You do want to make this, you know, work. So with that being said, they feel like there is a high chance that the two of you will eventually come back together and try to make this dynamic between the two of you work yet again. What actions will Aries take towards this person or moving forward? Okay. We have the Nine of Swords. We got the Four of Cups. And then we also have the Three of Wands. I don't want to go back there. I don't want to go back there. I don't want to go back there coming from you. It looks like when you were with this person, you were very, very unhappy. I'm also getting wounded, Aries. Like very wounded, very drained, very depleted, very stressed. You just don't want to go back there. You don't. You really, really don't. And a lot of you feel like the only way to avoid going through this again is to just continue to just move forward and never look back. Let's look at the Three of Wands. Tell me more about the Three of Wands. I feel like since you walked away from this, so much has changed, you know, for you, but in a very, very positive way. In a very, very positive way, Aries. You know, you don't find yourself stressed anymore. You don't find yourself drained or, you know, depleted or in a state of lack anymore. Like, you just find yourself in such a good place, you know, that you feel like if you were to go back, you're just compromising all of that. And you don't want to do that. You know, you know what it is that I feel like you want, God, I feel like you want them in your life, but wanting them in your life comes with a freaking price. And it's just not a price that I see you willing to pay, you know? But I also see you wanting, you know, to continue to remain on the path that you're currently on, because the path that you're currently on, it's peaceful, it's fruitful, it's filled of everything that you want and more. You know what I mean? So it's the energy of, I just don't get it. You know, like, why can't I have everything that I want? You know what I mean? Like, why can't I have a fruitful life and be at peace and then have them in my life? Like, why can't I have that? You know? And it's like you feel like you're being forced to pick and choose between the two, you know? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. We also have the Ten of Cups, so the Judgment card. Whoa, to the Ten of Pentacles, to the... Well, I can see why. I can see why you're holding on to this new life of yours so freaking tightly. It's so peaceful. It's so, it's so great. It's so great. And it's full of everything that you want and everything that you could possibly even ask for, you know? Your life without this person, man, is like completely different. It's like a night and day type of situation. I mean, look at this here. Like, look at that. Like, this is your life with them, And this is your life without them. Your life without them is just full of abundance, stability, wish fulfillment, good karma, love, peace, harmony. I mean, everything that you could ever want and then some, you know? And your thing is, but why can't I just have it, like, have it all? Like, why can't I have this person in my life and just be happy, you know? It's like you feel like going back to this person's just going to compromise your happiness, your joy, your peace, your sanity, your everything. And it's just like, it's not something that you want to freaking do. It's not something that you want to do. I think it's safe to say somewhere within you, deep down inside, you don't necessarily feel like anything's going to really change with this one over here. All right, let's see what's going on. Ooh, Jesus. Okay. You know, it's fascinating. It's very fascinating. Look at, I just want you to see something really, really quickly here. Look at this person's life with you. It's full of love, peace, harmony, you know, everything that they could ever ask/want, right? Within a marriage, within a relationship. It's awesome. It's great. Look at their life without you. It's like this human being feels like they're falling apart without you. They feel lost without you. They feel empty without you. They feel drained without you. They feel depleted without you. They're stuck in their head, constantly thinking about you. It's like they can't escape the thought of you even if they fucking wanted to. You know what I mean? It's like their life is so awful without you in it. Which makes sense as to why they want you back. Okay, it makes total sense, right? And when we look at you, it's like it makes sense, you know, as to why you don't really want to do this again, because your life wasn't the best with them. It just wasn't the best with them. And now that you're getting a taste of what life is really, really like without this person in it, it's like you just don't want to give it up. You don't want to give it up. You don't want to freaking give it up. But you, in a weird way, it's like you feel like you have to give it up in order to be with them. You have to compromise your peace, your sanity, your growth, your expansion for them. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Sun, we do have the Four of Wands, we have the Ace of Wands, and then we also have the Devil. As blunt as I could, you know, put this, okay? This person's willing to do whatever it takes to be happy again. And remember, you are their happiness, okay? Without you, they're very unhappy. So they're going to do whatever it takes, you know, to make sure they get the outcome that they want. They're going to do whatever it takes to make sure they're happy, okay? So if they have to go above and beyond, my friend, to get you back, that's exactly what this person's going to do. If they have to climb a whole fucking mountain to get you back, that's exactly what they're going to do to get you back. That's what they're going to do. Because life without you, it sucks, it hurts, and they just don't like it. They just don't like it. They don't like it. So, with that being said, Aries, you have a choice to make. I think it's very important, Aries, that you play it safe, okay? Play it safe, okay? Test the waters first. You know what I mean? Like, before you accept this person back into your life fully, test the waters first. Like, see if they have actually changed. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because at the end of the day, we can only fake for so long. You know, if this person's just putting up a front, like, yes, I'm going to change, and yes, I promise I'll be the man of your dreams or the woman of your dreams. Like, we can only fake for so long. We can only fake for so long. So it's only a matter of time, right? Before they reveal to you if in all actuality they have changed or not. Until then, though, I just think you should just play it safe and just wait and see if this person has really, really changed or not before you turn around and accept this whole human back into your life all over again. Because I'm getting that, you know, it's weird. I don't know why I want to say this to you, but if you accept this person back into your life, you will be stuck with them again. I don't know why. I don't know why I want to say that to you, Aries, but there's something about if you take this one back fully and you don't play it safe, you're gonna be stuck with them this time around. So that can mean a bunch of things. That can mean that, You know, if this person is able to essentially get you back, this person might do something drastic to try to trap you, right? However, they might try to trap you just to make sure you never leave, just to make sure you never go, you know? So that's what I'm saying. Just play it very safe, Aries. Like, I'm not playing with you. Play it safe, because if you accept this one back into your life fully, they're going to make sure you never go anywhere. In some way, shape, or form, this one over here is going to make sure you never go anywhere, because in a weird way, I think that life and time has revealed to this person that life without you is just shitty, and they're sick and tired of living life without you in it. So if they got to do something drastic to get you back and make sure you never leave, then that's just what they're going to do, because in their head, it's like, well, if you never leave, then that means that they could forever be happy. They could just forever be happy, but we can't really say that about you. And I'm very concerned, like, for you, you know, like, you're my worry and concern, okay? And I just want you to make sure that this person has actually changed. So be very careful with this one over here. If you do decide to kind of like test the waters, see if they've changed or not, be very careful. Be very careful, because who knows, this person might try to trap you via baby. Like, you never know. Like, just be very careful that you don't turn around and make any major life decisions with this person and avoid a major thing from happening here, like the two of you, you know, just getting, getting a, just expecting a baby or something like that. Just be careful. Be very, very careful with this one over here, okay? Be very careful. Just be careful. All right, so that's what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.